So, we'll call this meeting of the Municipality of Anchorage Board of Ethics to order. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
Ms. Will Pearson,
Present.
Mr. Kelly,
Here.
Ms. Mogadam,
Here.
Mr. Teagarden,
Here.
and Mr. Goodstein. I'm sure you have a quorum.
Excellent. All right, we'll move on to approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda as drafted or any requests for changes?
So moved. Seconded.
All right, I support that as well, so the agenda is approved. And we're on to minutes of our meeting of our regular meeting on September 22nd, 2023. I have a motion to approve the minutes. We need a moment to review.
I'll move to approve them.
Any second?
You know, Kelly, I was not at the last meeting, so you should probably be the second.
Okay, I can second.
All right, all in favor of approving those minutes, aye?
Thanks.
All right, I think I heard all ayes there. Any opposed?
No.
Any abstentions?
Abstain.
You were stating. All right. So those minutes are approved, and we're on to our consent agenda, disclosure of economic interest in a municipal contract or business. It's only one. I see no way in which this one creates any kind of conflict that we need to concern ourselves with, but if others have thoughts, please weigh in.
Yeah, I thought that was fine.
Okay, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor of approving the consent agenda, or aye?
Aye.
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 All right, that review is complete. So now we're on to unfinished business. Today, our real focus is getting through further discussion of all of our many open, outstanding matters and drafts. So hopefully we can dive in and make some real progress. Item 6A, request for review pursuant to AMC 405065. And this is confidential, so I believe we need motion to go into deliberative session for further discussion of the matter. Have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All right, let's go into deliberative session.
All right, you're back in open session.
Okay, excellent. We're back in open session on item 6A. I would entertain a motion requesting Mr. Avasti to draft the opinion of the board in response to AMC 405065 as determined in deliberative session. Do I have such a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Thanks.
Aye.
Excellent. All right. Item 6A is behind us. On to item 6B, ethics complaint for potential violation 2022-17. That is a confidential matter, so I will entertain a motion to go back into deliberative session to discuss that.
So moved.
Second.
Any opposition? Hearing none, let's go into deliberative session.
You are in open session.
Okay, back in open session on the matter of ethics complaint for potential violation 2022-17. And I would ask for a motion to approve the opinion as drafted for distribution with the two caveats that Mr. Rusty will confirm the confidential or non-confidential status of the opinion, and that we will make the change recommended on page 2. Do I hear such a motion? Or would I did the motion.
Also with the change of the spelling of the name.
Oh yes, with the change to the spelling of Terry's
I
name.
make that motion with that change.
Okay, excellent. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
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 All right. Excellent. We're done with item 6B. On to item 6C. Request for advisory opinions on 2022-14 and 2022-16. Who did this draft?
Oh, Paul did. Oh, but I think this one was confidential, right? Is this? Yeah, so we should probably.
Oh yes, we should go into executive session. Do I have a motion to go into, sorry, deliberative session. Do I have a motion to go into deliberative session?
So moved.
Second.
Any objection? All right, we'll go into deliberative session.
You are in open session.
All right, we're back in open session in the matter of request for advisory opinions 2022-14 and 2022-16. Do I have a motion from the board?
I move that the board that we take the draft of this opinion that we have from Paul, and that we direct him to make a few additions and editorial changes as discussed in deliberative session, and then what? Bring it to the next meeting, or have
Yeah, I
you? Are
think
we
so,
close enough
because-
that you can just sign off on it?
What's the will of the board?
Close enough.
I'm
It's up to you.
I'm comfortable with that because I
You don't
think-
have to trust me; it'll go through Paul. So
Well,
the crazy, he'll filter out the crazy.
Yes, I'm comfortable with that because I see the change as being simply the change to determining that their disclosure should have occurred, and that will leave the dicta regarding the nature of service to potentially be addressed by a change to the form. Yes. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Do I have a second for the motion?
Second.
All right. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
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 All right. Now we are on to item 6D, request for advisory opinion 2023-01. This is not a confidential request, so we are in the open meeting agenda regarding Mr. Thornley. Do I have any thoughts from the board? This one I actually have read because I wrote it.
I like this one. I've got no problem with it.
I have no comments on this one. I'm good with it as written.
I'm good with it.
Paul, did you have any other thoughts? You were there for this discussion.
Do you want to draft them with the letterhead on and the signature block change?
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah, unless you have any, did you have anything you thought should change about this? No? Okay, are we ready to vote to adopt this as the opinion of the board, and then if you guys could take care of making sure it's on letter and et cetera, I'll sign. Oh, you have my signature, don't you? Yeah, you can have my signature. All right, we have a motion to adopt this as the opinion of the board.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, we're making progress, guys. Got through 4 of our outstanding items. Now we're on to item 6E, request for advisory opinion 2023-02 regarding Mr. Stern. I need a moment to review this one. Ms. Fair is no longer acting, right? He's principal. Yeah.
He has been appointed.
I thought I saw that in the paper. Great. Thoughts from the board, or need more time for review? While the board reviews, I'm going to run very quickly to the restroom. Just give me 1 second.
Your name is misspelled on every opinion that we must have copied.
Which one? Oh, it's a
Pasted
real
from
common, and actually I don't care. It's just like
No, it must have been cut and pasted from some
that's
other
the thing.
place where
Yeah,
it's misspelled. I'll have to check to make sure. Patrick, did you send a Word version of your draft up, Carissa, or was it a PDF?
I'm pretty sure it was a word.
Okay. If you send that to me, I can change the spelling and then just,
Are we ready to discuss?
and make
Carrie?
another-
Yes,
Ready?
I am ready. No, I'm good. I think this is what we agreed upon, and it. Who wrote this one? Did you write this one, or Paul write this one? Nice. Nice. Yeah.
First try, so.
All right.
Speed it up. Yeah, I get it.
It's like,
No, it's
I thought it was great. I had a couple like really random minor edits as opposed to large scale things. One being that Alden is no longer acting. I think he is actual chief fiscal officer right now. The second one in the facts of the request. I don't think Mr. Thurn himself normally audits and reviews, but he oversees the department that audits and reviews. So I think that's an important distinction because he just kind of recuse himself from the oversight function. And then I wasn't sure what the at-large. I think the at-large is an error in the and the quotation mark at the end of the third. So in section 2, second paragraph, the third line where he says, the sentence says, prohibits the public servant from participating in official action in which the public servant or a member of the public servant's immediate family has a substantial financial or private interest at large. And then there's like a hanging paren. I think the at large and hanging paren don't belong there. I think it's just period. It looks like it's maybe a carryover from the correct citation that's in the next paragraph. I think and in the next line, it is believed that through Mr. Thurn's recusal, I think it's from participation in audits as opposed to recusal of audits, because he's not recusing the audits, he's recusing himself from participation. And then the last thing was public servants in the next paragraph. Line 3 should not be possessive, so it doesn't need the apostrophe, because it prohibits public servants, all plural. And then other than that, those are I only had nitpick, so I don't have the nitpicking edits. Otherwise I thought it was great, Patrick.
Thank you. Appreciate it. First try, so.
Did others have any other changes?
I just had one question because I was not present for the discussion regarding this one. So on the second page, the bullet point, it says he was asked to delay such an announcement. I just wanted to make sure that that was correct because I didn't know if he was asked or if he asked.
No, we asked him to. He said because we asked him to not let them announce him as their CFO until we'd given him an advisor opinion or their treasurer.
Okay,
Sorry.
perfect.
Yeah.
I was not present for that, so I just wanted to double check. Thank you.
Terry, did you have anything further?
no, I don't think so. I mean, the only thing I was thinking of was for the one section about using his municipal resource 16 on page 16, and then it's footnote 7. And I can't find everything. I was just wondering, and I just wonder like how much we want to get into this kind of stuff. Anyways, this is another kind of question about form and things like that. But I was wondering if it would be helpful to reference that opinion that we wrote for Bill Falsey years ago, because that went through in a lot of detail. Here are all the various ways in which when we say don't
campaigning.
use like your time, or when you're ready to separate clearly your MOA time versus your campaign, we actually went through and made various examples and really kind of dug in. And, you know, it's not directly on point because Bill was running for
That's
officer.
political, which is a more,
Yeah, but it might at least be something that maybe if it maybe
Sure.
see also it might be helpful
footnote
to
in
just
there,
start
see
right.
it.
I can't find it quickly. It's on the website, so I don't remember which one it was. That was the only comment that it might be helpful. Since I was thinking that when I was writing, that was the one thing when I was writing the draft for the one that you wrote, Paul, is that I went back and I found the thing that Aisha wrote for us. You know, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess there's another potential legal practice that we should probably start
cross-referencing.
cross-referencing so people can say, hey, look, you can actually trace this back. We've already done a lot of work in this area.
I'm comfortable with this. I mean, I don't know if we could ask Paul, if we could ask you to find that opinion and insert the cross-reference that we have it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Are you comfortable with making that, I guess, doing that? Okay.
Yep.
All right, then do we have a motion to approve this as the opinion of the board with the minor edits that we've discussed?
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, well done, board. We've made it through all of our unfinished business and actually have some opinions to finally get out the door. So now we're on to new business. 17 minutes remaining. Request for advisory opinion 2023-03. And I believe two of these are related. I just wanted to make sure that I correctly cite what we're going to discuss in executive session or deliberative session.
7A and 7B.
7A and 7B are related. Okay. So I think we need a motion from the board to move into deliberative session to discuss item 7A and item 7B.
I move that we move into deliberative session to discuss items 7A and 7B.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any opposition? Okay, hearing none, let's move into deliberative session. Okay, so we're back in open session on the matter of request for advisory opinion 2023-03 and ethics complaint for potential violation 2023-04. We have a couple different motions to make. I think we first need a motion to take the request for advisory opinion under advisement and ask that staff invite the requestor to come and speak with us at our next meeting. Do I have a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Aye.
And I would add the added direction that we'd ask that the requestor be the first person to come and speak with us prior to anyone related to the next matter. And the next matter, I think we need a motion to accept the ethics complaint for violation 2023-04 for review and request that staff undertake the next steps, which include notifying the respondent and providing copies as appropriate of the allegations pursuant to board procedure, and then requesting that the complainant be invited to come and speak with us at our next meeting. Do I have a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
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 All right. So now we're on to we're overtime. So I think we probably need to have a motion to adjourn and table request for advisory opinion 2023-05 to next month. Do I need a motion to table or to continue 2023-05 to next month? Okay, perfect. All right, so then I think we should talk quickly about our next meeting, and then we'll have a motion to adjourn. What was the potential special meeting request on here?
Oh, if we didn't get through anything before the term's end.
Okay, I think we've made it through everything that needs to happen before the term ends, because I feel like everything we've gone through, the board signed off on, so we just need to get the final opinions out for items A through E. And then if our terms end or were replaced before the next, I think Mr. Goldstein is now done. He indicated that he was done and will not be attending future meetings. So I will attend until I'm replaced if I need to, so we can continue to do business. But, so then do we just schedule a November meeting then?
Sounds good.
Where are we at? We're at the second Friday of the month, or?
The second Friday in November will be a holiday.
Is it a holiday?
Veterans Day, yes.
Oh. Do we want to go to the third Friday then? The 17th?
Yes.
Okay, does that work? Kelly, does the 17th work for you?
That works for me.
Patrick?
That works for me.
And what's our time window
Oh,
again?
what was, I'm sorry, say it again.
The 17th of November.
Let me just check one more thing. I have one more calendar. Yeah, I'm open on the 17th.
Okay. And what's our time window? Is it this one, 9 to 11, or we were meeting like maybe 11 to 1 or something at one point?
Yeah, you've done that as well.
Any preference in time?
I like the 11 to 1 better.
Yeah, 11 to
me
1 is
too.
better for me. Okay, let's do the 17th from 11 to 1. And with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Seconded.
Any objection? Hearing none, we are adjourned.
All right.